I'm overwhelmed.
I'm so tired.
I have struggled with an eating disorder.
My name's Hannah. I work at Bucked Up. I'm the marketing executive assistant, and this is my transformation journey. This is something I've wanted to do for a while, and I've just never really pursued it. I've tried going to the gym and exercising or seeing a nutritionist, and really just to no avail. I wasn't happy, it wasn't working, and so I just kind of gave up. The first day that I went and saw Kelsey was a hard morning, and I didn't want to go, and I was having imposter syndrome, and I just sat in front of my camera and filmed a little video and cried for 10 minutes.
It's day one of my transformation, and I'm feeling a lot of feelings. I'm overwhelmed, and that's not necessarily a bad thing, but it is a big thing. Today we're doing my first workout, my first meal plan, my full nutrition session, my first 3D body fit scan. There's just a lot, and I'm really excited for it, and aspects of it are going to be really amazing, and other aspects of it I think are going to be really, really difficult for me. I have struggled with an eating disorder, and I also have a lot of physical ailments that limit my ability to do certain things. And I think my overarching feeling right now is that I'm just afraid of failing.
I felt like everything that I was going to do wasn't going to be good enough, and I was just really terrified, and still am, of disappointing people and letting people down, and getting to the end of this 12 weeks and somebody feeling like it was just an astronomical waste of our time and resources.
It is 5:13 a.m. Monday morning. 5 hours of sleep last night. I'm so tired. I'm a morning person. I really am. I love the mornings, but not when I didn't sleep well the night before.
I'm afraid that I'm going to dedicate the most vulnerable parts of myself to make this happen, and it's going to fail spectacularly. And I have a lot of other things going on in my life right now, attributing to these feelings, but that's just where I'm at right now.
So that first day was kind of hard because we also did my first 3D body fit scan, and I thought that was gonna send me into a complete spiral, but it also was not nearly as bad as I thought it was going to be. It made me feel less guilty about the weight that I am, because while I'm not where I want to be, it's just nice to know that some of the numbers that my brain wanted are just never going to be healthy. I'm trying to focus more on what I'm going to gain from this rather than what I'm going to lose, right? I want to gain muscle. I want to gain confidence. I want to gain the ability to have a healthy relationship with food and a healthy relationship with the gym. And if some things like fat loss and weight loss come with that, that's great, but that's not what I'm shooting for.
It is Monday night. I am checking in just before I go to bed. Work was pretty hectic today. Not necessarily bad, just busy with a lot of things that were kind of out of my control. And I don't do super well when things aren't in my control. Eating my meal plan was harder, both sticking to those foods and eating that amount of food. I've already done my skincare, I've already put on my glasses. I'm done for the night. Right now my to-do list feels like it is too many things long.
I train Tuesday through Saturday, so then I had 2 days off where it's just really easy for me to get back into my head. And so by the time I went on Tuesday, I was excited to be there, but still a little bit more hesitant. The worst workout I've had there. because it was the first time we tried to do legs and there were too many elevation changes for my heart. So now my leg day workout plan looks entirely different.
First week, biggest thing that I think from a sustainability perspective is going to be making sure that, you know, especially like motivation is really high as you start like a new program, as you start a new journey for yourself. So my thing is making sure that while jumping into things is good and you want to capitalize on motivation, you can easily jump too hard into stuff to where you like burn out and kind of crash hard, right? So our goal with like this first week of workouts, as well as just, you know, we talk about the meal plan and all the good stuff like that, is really focusing on just like routine more than anything. Workouts specifically are going to be a little more mellow going into the actual movements themselves, just to really ease the body into the movement if it's been a little while since you haven't done weight training or anything like that. 31.
My core could have kept going though, but my shoulders couldn't sustain it.
Okay.
But I would not have been able to go that long, you know, regular.
Okay, so we did get a little more out of it, but we're still experiencing what we would expect.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm fine to push my bones,
Knowing
but once we get really close to the line, I get nervous because I would rather like miss one set of this exercise today and then still be able to come back tomorrow.
Today was a really, really difficult day. I had the gym this morning and my heart had a really difficult time regulating and I couldn't do everything I wanted to do. And that was really frustrating for me because I wasn't doing anything that I felt like should have affected. I just felt really, really discouraged. I'm just feeling very stressed, very overwhelmed, kind of like nothing is going right now. So I went 3 times that week and it was really good because every time I was able to like gear myself into the mindset of like, this is where we're going, this is why, this is what we're doing. And it made for really easy workouts. I have Ehlers-Danlos syndrome, hypermobile type, and POTS. And POTS stands for postural orthostatic tachycardia syndrome. Long story short, my bones don't hold themselves in place and I'm extra bendy. Joints rolling out, I can bend crazy ways. It also comes with stretchy skin, which I guess is fun. It's a fun little party trick, but that basically is my EDS in a nutshell. And then with the POTS for my heart, basically your heart needs a set amount of blood to regulate, and naturally it's going to fluctuate a little bit, and your brain is responsible for telling your body that it has too much or too little blood flow. But my heart will have too little blood flow and my brain will read it as being too much and shoot it down. And basically I lose my vision and pass out randomly. After the first week, I felt a lot of mixed feelings. It was a really difficult week to start the transformation, and I didn't know that when we like scheduled the start of it. We ended up having a lot of really big projects at work that I was like taking part in. I like to be really good at everything the first time I try it, and I hate when I'm not. And I am not good at working out, and I am not good at sticking to a meal plan.
Look, all my friends are out there eating cookies, and I can't have cookies. I'm so sad. I have a pita. He's a cookie.
Because I've never done them before, and I've never taught my brain or my body how to do either of those things. And so I'm hoping that it's going to get easier the further into this we get. I'm not worried about if I'm doing enough or if I am enough or any of that. And while that can be really scary, it made me feel less guilty about the weight that I am, because while I'm not where I want to be, it's just nice to know that some of the numbers that my brain wanted are just never going to be healthy for me. Thanks for watching. We'll see you guys next week. Woo! Go team! Get bucked up!